Lynch in control of this one. Looking to put the big man down. Big kick out there. Power in those shoulders.
But the thing is, Lynch did not hook the leg there. You've absolutely got to do everything possible to get a big man down, especially when you give him that 50 pounds.
A mistake I would expect out of a lot of wrestlers, but not Adrian Lynch.
Absolutely.
Looking for the takedown there. Denver gets him down, and now Adrian Lynch with that submission maneuver locked in.
But if you notice, though, we got the foot on the ropes here. Foot on the ropes.
Kyoto spots it.
Nicely done there by referee Eric Kyoto.
Bennett back to his feet, but only to get the fist in the face from Lynch. Here's another one. Kyoto warns him about the closed fist. Lynch doesn't seem to care. And Bennett on the receiving end of some regular punishment here at the hands of Adrian Lynch.
Pretty surprising that Lynch was able to knock down the big man with just a couple of closed fists.
Jerry Styles is in pig heaven as Lynch looks for the second turnbuckle drop and lands it nicely.
Just like the King, Jerry Lawler himself.
Look at the leg cover, count of two. And Bennett still kicks out.
I'm looking for Jerry Styles. I just want to go over there and beat him with a microphone.
Yeah, it's not worth the trip, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ruined microphone.
And look at that, using those lower legs, Adrian Lynch looking to wrench the gut there of Jet Bennett.
See, the thing is, though, Jet Bennett, his torso is so big, it's hard to even wrap his legs around him. So that's not exactly the most effective move.
That back leg scissors that Lynch is trying to put on and trying to suppress that lower esophagus. Take away that airway of Jet Bennett. Just like you said, Brody, you can't breathe. You can't fight. Exactly. That's the strategy that Adrian Lynch is looking to use here at NWA Wisconsin Showcase 2007. And Jet Bennett not giving up yet. Jet Bennett still fighting this thing. A couple shots there from Adrian Lynch.
But you can just hear that Bennett is just in agony right now. You can hear him shrieking from the other side of the ring.
And the longer Lynch has to move on, the less you're going to hear Jet Bennett because he won't be able to breathe, let alone speak.
It's all about wearing him down. You want to wear down a big man like this.
And Jerry Styles is giddy with anticipation, shaking on the outside. So happy to watch his hero beat down somebody. Makes me a little sick, to be honest with you.
God, you know, I just don't want to comment about the guy, but I guess we have to describe the whole story for everyone watching at home.
Both men back on their feet now. Jet Bennett looking to fight back a little bit here against Adrian Lynch. That Milwaukee Marauder puts Lynch down with a big old fist. Lynch back to the corner now, begging for a little mercy. Bennett shows him none.
Bennett showing signs of life as well.
Into the ropes with Lynch, into the turnbuckle, and down he goes.
Oh, and poor Jerry Styles looks concerned that his boy's down.
And that grin on Jerry Styles' face makes me a little bit sick, to be honest with you. Jet Bennett up top, pounding the skull of Adrian Lynch.
Hey, Jerry, are you going to cry? Are you going to cry? Are you going to cry, Jerry?
Laying into the big fist, shot and down goes Adrian Lynch.
Hey, turn around your boys in the ring. Turn around, Jerry. The action's over there.
Meanwhile, Lynch almost pinned, but the wily veteran gets his foot on the ropes at the last minute to break up the pinfall. There's the experience coming to the field.
Absolutely.
Lynch at the leapfrog of a waiting. Jet Bennett DDT, and down he goes.
Big time DDT.
Cover, count of two, and it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're here by pinfall at 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Adrian Lynch!
And Jerry Styles is about to have a hissy fit.
Either that or a heart attack. I think he just peed himself with bleed.
Jerry Styles looks like he's absolutely had too much sugar. His hero, Adrian Lynch, victorious here in NWA Wisconsin, here at Tanner's in Kimberly. Showcase 2007 rolls on.
Introducing first, weighing in at 175 pounds, hailing from West Bend, Wisconsin, Justin Dredd.
NWA Wisconsin Showcase 2007, and Tag Team Gold is on the line. The Thrill here along with Brody. And Brody, we're joined by the commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Did you see the fantastic job that Team ACW did tonight?
I'll give you credit, Ben. You won the match.
By hook, nook, or crook, we won.
That is true. That is true. You know, I got to give you the respect for that. You know, as hard as that is to do with you.
Well, you know, for one night only, we can all be friends because we're all ACW
That is true.
Oliver, speaking of friends and giving respect, here's a man who I don't think Ben Johnson has a lot of friendship
I
or
don't
respect
really
for.
care for him at all.
It's Justin Dredd. This man has issues, shall we say, in pursuing the ACW X Division Championship. Has he really got to team up with his bitter enemy tonight, man?
Jason Jerry thinks that's funny.
And now his partner, weighing in at 220 pounds, hailing from Manhattan, New York, the current ACW X Division champion, Cadillac Nick Colucci.
The greatest X Division champion ACW has ever had.
I still want to know how this demographic is going to work. Cadillac Nick Colucci, the ACW X Division champion. Oh, and there they are.
Excuse me, I'm going to stand and bow.
Ben's Flunkies, C. Martin McClure, and Miss Ann coming out with the ACW X Division champion.
You know, this is just absolutely bizarre. Ever since Colucci decided to side with the Reverend Ben, it's just really weird. But even more weird, the story of this match, in addition to what we saw earlier tonight between Aria Daivari and also the Latin sensation Esteban Molina. But we got a story here with Colucci and Dredd as well.
This is all kinds of weird to see these two guys teaming up. They absolutely want to kill each other over that gold that's around Colucci's waist, the X Division title. They damn near did it in a ladder match, and now here in ACW, the champion is Cadillac Nick Colucci. Justin Dredd won't take his eyes off of him. He wants to kill him.
And he'll be the champion for many years to come.
At 185 pounds, hailing from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Aria Daivari.
And here comes the winner of the match earlier in the night to gain half of the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Championship.
And his tag team partner at 220 pounds, hailing from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dysfunction.
Dysfunction and Aria Daivari, the new NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions. Aria winning his half of the title earlier in the night.
So many stories going on in this match, and there's so much intrigue between all four participants in the ring, and of course, the people outside the ring. And yes, I'm looking at you, Johnson.
Why would you be looking at me?
Why wouldn't I be? I can't avoid looking at you. You're all over the place.
I'm a very busy man in ACW. I know that you just sit here on your butt and don't do anything. I'm busy doing stuff.
Hey, I'm busy. You know, it's a matter of the fact that I can't avoid looking at you because your fat ass is all over the place.
You said it's naughty.
Yes, I did.
Now, Reverend, I'm assuming the plan here is for you guys to take these tag team belts back to All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Where they belong.
I told Dredd, set aside whatever differences you had. You got a big tiff with Ann. Yeah, she threw you off a ladder, but deal with it. Tonight, you get the titles.
There they are, the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team belts on the line tonight with a team from ACW looking to go up against the current NWA Wisconsin champions. Ben, can they really put aside their differences, though? Let's face it, this is no mere tiff between Justin Dredd and Cadillac Nick Colucci. They want to kill each other.
Justin Dredd's going to do what I tell him. You know why? Because I employ him. That's why.
It's going to be real interesting to see if that demographic holds. The bell rings and we're underway here.
And Colucci already taking a timeout to start off the match.
Dredd can start it first.
What kind of a team is this, Johnson? What are you doing here with
It's
these
a
two
team
guys?
that Dredd's going to learn to function with.
Oh, so it's all on Justin Dredd to do the whole teamwork thing.
Justin Dredd needs to be the bigger man in this situation.
Well, Ben, you did manage to get Jerry Styles and the rest of Team ACW on the same page in that big match with ICW. But how in the world did you get Mickey McCoy to defect to All-Star Championship Wrestling?
More money, my friend. Much more money. It cost me quite a bit. Speaking of which, you may not notice you get less money now. Go ahead and take one for the team.
I knew something was funny with the paychecks around here.
Awfully classy of you, Johnson.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Dysfunction now tagging in Aria Daivari up against Cadillac Nick Colucci. NWA Wisconsin Tag Team title gold on the line.
I got faith in Colucci here.
Colucci missed with the clothesline. Daivari recounters it nicely.
With the tag
And
in.
Colucci bailing out.
He's not bailing out. Don't you say bailing out. He tagged out. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, if you won't let him say bailing out, I'll say that he was bailing out.
And there's a handshake between Aria Daivari and Justin Dredd. A little honor in this ring up here.
A little strange to see some sort of respect in here from opponents, considering that there's no respect between teammates.
And if I'm Dredd, I gotta wonder if I gotta watch my own back from my partner and Cadillac Nick Colucci on the outside, let alone C. Martin McClure and Miss Ann.
Well, not to mention that on July 14th, these three are going to have an X Division match.
Unbelievable. About the only man, Dysfunction, the only man not going for the ACW X Division title in that match coming up in July. Tie up here. It looks like Justin Dredd has got the advantage on Aria Daivari.
I also noticed that Dysfunction and Daivari are wearing similar pants.
That's true. Maybe it's in the spirit of teamwork, which the other two guys would know nothing about because of your
Plan?
whatever the hell you're doing.
Chicanery,
Master plan?
shenanigans,
Whatever the hell it's called.
I call it a plan.
unlawful conduct.
I wouldn't even know what to call it.
I'm a reverend. Come on now.
Justin Dredd now looking in control, trying to put down Aria Daivari. Old school mat wrestling here. Aria Daivari reverses nicely, back up to their knees. Each man looking for an advantage here. Nice takedown there, and Aria Daivari in control, choking out Justin Dredd.
And all the guys on the side, C. Martin McClure, Johnson himself, and her all looking rather
Her name is
disappointed.
Miss Ann, thank you.
Like I said, her.
Aria Daivari looking to retain that gold, covered, not quite enough. Huge moves there.
I'll call her by her name when she deserves respect.
And Aria Daivari back to the corner. Justin Dredd still on his feet. Looking for a three-point stance. Justin Dredd won't lock his eyes off of Aria Daivari.
Well, of course not. In a match like this with so much on the line, a little respect there once again. You do not ever, ever want to take your eyes off your opponent, even when there's respect at stake.
And that's real nice to see. But of course, eventually they're going to lay into each other. And this is for the big stuff. The NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Championship.
Now, what the hell is Colucci doing on the floor talking with these two
It's a
flunkies out
team
there?
meeting.
Team
If
meeting.
you were part of the team, I would tell you what's going on, but you're not.
Shoulder block from Daivari there. Now looking for the headlock. Dredd shoots him off into the ropes. And look at that. There's Cadillac grabbing
His
Daivari by
shoe
the
was
boot.
untied.
And the big boot. What? What laces? Those some solid leather to me.
From my angle, I noticed his shoes were untied.
You see a lot of weird things from your angles.
Dysfunction tagging in the ring now. Dysfunction and Justin Dredd. Dysfunction nearly tearing Dredd in two with those shots.
Those shots were very satisfying.
You know, I will say it's a certain time.
Tag back in. It's a 2-on-1 advantage. Ooh, down on the arm there. Justin Dredd in a world of pain. The champion's in control.
Now, see, Johnson, this is what good teamwork is like. Fluent, quick tags, in and out.
Tagged in his Dysfunction. Big stomp onto that left arm.
And maybe if Dredd would, do what he's supposed to do in the ring and make a difference.
Well, can you blame him? He's got to have eyes in the back of his head. You guys aren't exactly the most trustworthy pair.
And on top of that, you know, he's not getting any kind of help from his teammates.
Big stomp from Dysfunction. Looking to cover Dredd. Count of two. Dredd kicks out.
Dysfunction looking a little surprised that Dredd was actually able to kick out after taking all that punishment.
That's what you get for not playing nice.
I happen to think the team's working just fine right now.
Aria Daivari up and down. Nice shot to the head there. Not working so well, man. Cover, count of two. Still not enough. Dredd kicking out, but frankly, getting handed to him there by the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely, I'd have to agree with the thrill on this one, Johnson.
Yeah, well, you would.
Big tag made there, and in comes a rather blasé Cadillac Nick Colucci.
I just really wish Dredd would have carried his load.
Stay over there.
The ACW X Division Champion in the ring now. Looking to add NWA Wisconsin Tag Team title gold to his repertoire. Shot there, and down goes Daivari.
See, the thing is, I don't think Colucci really cares about tag team gold. He's got his own individual gold, and that's all he cares about. He's out for himself.
Well, that's the benefit of being a champion. Again, something you wouldn't know anything about.
Or in your clutches. Up goes Dysfunction,
Oh.
big stomp, and down goes your champ. Cover, count of two. Kick out by Colucci.
That pains me to see that.
Well, it should pain you to see that. That hurts.
Dysfunction is one to cause pain. Tag is made. In comes Daivari. Looks like a 2-on-1 move here for the reigning champ. Big leg drop, and down goes Colucci.
A leg drop combined with the sidewalk slam.
Cover, count of two, and still Colucci kicks out. He's got fire. He's got fight in him. I'll say that for Cadillac Nick Colucci.
Isn't there a limit on how many tags you can make in one match?
No, it's
Can I make that rule?
Not so much.
It's equivalent to your timeout rule, Ben. Pretty
That's
much.
a real rule.
Still waiting to see the paperwork on that one. Maybe Schumann's got it. Kick there on the 2-on-1. Dysfunction with the advantage. Locking up Cadillac Nick Colucci. Off the ropes. Here comes Disc. This is with the clothesline. Coming the other way. Cadillac
that was
counters nicely.
Awesome clothesline. Beautiful.
As much as I hate to give Colucci any kind of credit, that was outstanding.
That's the kind of fire I want from Dredd.
Well, we saw some fire from Dredd when Colucci was actually being pinned. Dredd was actually trying to get in the ring before Colucci kicked out, which we never saw from Colucci before when Dredd was being pinned.
And there's a naked choke there from Cadillac Nick Colucci. What champ now looking to wipe his brow and conferring with Miss Ann. Yeah,
Oh,
this will
it's
end well
sweaty.
for everybody.
It's sweaty in here.
And look at that. There's Miss Ann distracting
I
referee
don't see anything
Fiona.
happening.
And look at that. Look at them choke there with the T-shirt
Where?
from the ACW X Division champion. Real honorable.
I didn't see that at all.
Actually, I noticed
Beautiful work.
both Miss Ann and C. Martin McClure using their womanly charms to distract referee Eric Kyoto.
Dysfunction now in a bad way. Oh, look at that. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's a tag. You can tag him in however you
Did
want.
you not see the fight in those two eyes?
There's some
Cover,
dislike.
count of two, not enough. Dislike. It's a freaking blood feud between Dredd
Wow.
and Colucci.
We kind of screwed him over.
Yeah,
Kinda.
so you wonder why all of a sudden he's supposed to do your bidding, get a grip, Johnson. Meanwhile, Justin Dredd carrying his load rather nicely against the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champion.
It's hard enough to be in there with a guy like Dysfunction, but even worse when it's basically a 3-on-1, or if you count the people on the
And
outside,
once
a
again, they strikes the
5-on-1.
referee. Look, and then Kyoto finally breaks it up. McClure gets his grubby paws off of the combatant.
He was straightening Dysfunction's hair.
Straightening his hair?
Yes.
Is that what you're calling it
Yes.
nowadays?
Oh, man, down. Nice suplex there at the hands of Justin Dredd. Cover. Count of two. Dysfunction kicks out.
Now, Johnson, would you say that Dredd is doing his responsibility now and carrying his load?
Yeah, he's doing satisfactory. I give him a 5 out of 10.
Dredd up on the
Wow.
ropes. Flip nobody home. Looking for the moonsault. Couldn't land it.
Springboard moonsault, nobody home when it comes to Dysfunction. And he's trying to get some momentum going here, and Dredd is in a world of hurt.
Once again, both men down, trying to get up to their knees. The 10 count from referee Kyoto there. Dysfunction looking to get the crowd here. Tanner's on his side.
5 count from referee Eric Kyoto. He gets to 10, it's over.
And look at Arya Davari. He is begging to get back in that ring. Tag is made by Dredd. Here comes Cadillac Colucci. Here comes Davari.
Ooh!
Huge clothesline from Arya Davari.
Come
Puts
on,
the
Colucci.
AEW X-Champ down twice. Up and down.
Ooh!
Arya Davari looking to do some damage to the X Division champion. Drops that elbow. Drops another one. Puts it down. Here's the cover. Count of two, not enough.
You know, it doesn't exactly look like Colucci's carrying his load now, Johnson.
Colucci's doing just a fine job. Thank
there-
you for not questioning it.
And there's the low blow missed by the referee. Davari in a world of hurt. Cadillac in control.
He deserves it after what he did to Miss M.
Looks for the suplex. Davari blocking nicely. Tried putting him up.
Ooh.
Oh, dear Lord. That's a breaking man's neck.
And I wish it would have. I don't like Davari either.
And a smack on the back for disrespect. Cover, count of two. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 8 minutes and 49 seconds, and new NWA.
Hey, that was crap, ref. We kicked out, you know it. You see it. You start this match. These people want it.
Well, you know,
No, they don't. They're fine with the fit. No,
Dysfunction looking for a restart.
that was a 3.
where's
I
Jason
saw that as a
Jerry?
3.
Where's Jason
He
Jerry?
doesn't need to be around here.
ICW all the time doesn't mean you're going to try and screw us.
Eric Kyoto's a fun.
You start this match. You kicked out. This guy's trying to screw us.
It looks like we're going to get...
Yeah, let's get Jason involved. It was a 3 count. It was a 3.
We got to dispute it. We got to dispute a 3 count.
That was a 3. 3. No. It was
Hold on a second. We're going to
3.
check the instant replay here,
That
folks.
was a 3.
Jason
was
Jerry
a
at the
3.
table now,
See, it's
checking
a
the instant
3.
replay.
It's a 3.
I don't know,
Right
Johnson.
there,
I don't know. I don't know. What do you say, Jason? Jason
It's
Jerry.
a 3.
Shout us fire.
It's a 3.
We got
Plain
referee
and simple,
Eric
it's a
Kyoto
3.
taking a look at the tape now.
Kyoto here joining us at the table. We're trying to show him the instant replay here from the production table.
Johnson's impartial because he's fat, so his opinion doesn't count.
This is kind of right on that one. Actually, he's
Hey,
really right.
I'm not.
You are fat. Look in the mirror.
Looks like Jason Jerry's going to say something about it.
He's the boss around here. What do you say? Should we restart this? If you're watching,
I don't know.
say yes. If Ed says yes, then it's a big match at the time.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, let's leave that shooting. Great call.
And the match resumes. This tag team championship contest is not done at all.
This is bogus.
Cadillac Nick Colucci now backing Davari in the corner. Tag is made. In comes Justin Dredd. This thing is still on. And Dredd shoves Colucci over. Get out of the
shouldn't
way.
be. We already won the titles.
Apparently not, Ben. They're still up for grabs. Dredd now looking to drop it down on Davari. Cover. Count of two. Still not enough.
Johnson, don't be so upset just because people above you and more powerful than you made a good decision that you wouldn't have been able to make.
God, Jason Jerry's blind. You didn't see the 3 count. It was right there.
Big headbutt there from Justin Dredd. Arya Davari in the ropes and looks a little shaken.
Can you believe
Tag
this?
with malice made by Justin Dredd. In comes Cadillac Nick Colucci.
What a way to disgrace these titles. Way to go, Jason Jerry. Great call.
Oh,
And there's a tag with a
little touch tag.
Dredd shoves Colucci out of the way.
What time is it, Thrill?
I believe it's time for chops.
I believe so.
Ari Daivari all alone in that ring, fighting back now against Justin Dredd. Big boot to the gut there. Ooh! Enziguri, and down goes Dredd.
It took all Daivari had to knock out Dredd there, and Dredd in absolutely a world of hurt. Not really getting much help from Colucci. Big surprise.
This match should have already been over.
Nope, sorry. NWA Midwest's very own Ed Sheeran ruled it's a restart.
Hey, Ben, look right over there. That's spilled milk. Don't cry.
Tagged by Dredd. In comes Cadillac Nick Colucci. In comes Dysfunction. Dysfunction clobbering Nick Division champion. Big super kick. Down he goes. Cover. Count of two. And he still kicks out.
Count of two. Count of two. Don't get so upset, Fat Boy.
Hey, my name's Ben.
Like I said, Fat Boy.
Dysfunction. Oh, look at this. Dredd coming in to save his partner. Backcracker. Ooh.
Come on, Dredd. Get on him. Get on him.
Justin Dredd saving Cadillac Nick Colucci. They can't stand each other, but they look to be on the same page when it comes to getting the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team title gold.
Absolutely bizarre to see, but you know, maybe things are turning
They're
around.
going to be unified now that Jason Jerry screwed him out of the belt.
That's very positive.
That's what just happened.
Justin Dredd got Ari
What
Daivari up
is
on his
this?
shoulders. Are you kidding
There you
me?
go. Get him with his own carpet.
Cadillac
Yes.
Nick Colucci throws the carpet in Daivari's face and
no.
walks away.
Oh, no.
Look, what are you...
Colucci walking away. Justin Dredd left. Oh,
No. Not like this. No.
Dysfunction plants Dredd in the middle of the ring. They're on opposite corners.
What are you banging him for?
Magic carpet ride and leg drop. Double cover, count at 2, and it's over.
What the heck was that?
Your winner at 11 minutes and 31 seconds, and still NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions, Aria Daivari and Dysfunction.
They shouldn't have won.
So much for your vaunted team chemistry, Ben. Colucci screwed Dredd again.
No, Jason Jerry screwed Dredd. We were screwed.
Yeah, but
And I don't know why Colucci walked out in the match.
exactly. That's the key point. Colucci walked out on the match.
And
when
I'm
they
going
had
to
a
give some
chance to
answers
win.
about that. You do not walk out in a title match.
Colucci would rather screw Dredd than gain more gold. So much for your stable, Ben. Daivari and Dysfunction still NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions here at Showcase 2007 from...
Tonight, I have a chance to do something I've never done before. I have a chance tonight to become the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion. Now that's a title I've never held before. Hell, it's a title I've never even challenged for before. And tonight, that belt in that very ring is being held by Silas Young. And Silas, I know you're a hell of a man and a hell of an athlete, but if you think that I'm not coming for that title with every fiber in my body, you got another thing coming. I'm ready for it tonight, and I sure as hell hope you are.
All right, Silas, stretch it out. Come on. You got a big match tonight with Quinn. Huge match. This is going to be a good one for your career. He may have a little bit of size on you, but you know what? He's got nothing
Hey,
on
Silas, can we get a couple questions? You know what, man? Can't you see I'm doing something right here? And you know what? What are you even doing in the ring? You don't even belong in here. Why don't you hit the bricks? I'll talk to the camera. You know, she was right. Mason Quinn, one hell of a competitor. Mason Quinn, he may be bigger than me. Mason Quinn may be stronger than me. But something Mason Quinn isn't is the NWA Wisconsin champion. When you're the Wisconsin champion, it means that you're the best that this company has to offer. So Mason Quinn, you may have the size, you may have the power, but what you don't have is the belt. And when you have the belt, it means that you're unbeatable and that you're the best.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has been issued a 30-minute time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest will be the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion. Introducing first, weighing in at 242 pounds, hailing from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Mason Quinn.
Title match time here in NWA Wisconsin. Showcase 2007 coming at you from Tanners and Kimberly. Yours truly, The Thrill, alongside Brody. And the big gold is on the line, Brody, and with a big man coming to claim it.
Huge matchup. We got the challenger coming to the ring right now, and there he is.
Mason Quinn is back.
We have not seen Mason Quinn since he had a little bit of a dust-up with the now commissioner, Ben Johnson, which, by the way, he left here, and thank God, the stench is gone.
Exactly. Mason Quinn, of course, fired from ACW by Reverend Ben Johnson, but he's more than welcome back here in NWA Wisconsin. Mason is back, and he's challenging for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
Although, as much as I hate to bring up Ben Johnson one more time, I was laughing at him, and I think that's what made him leave. So I guess Thrill, if he ever comes around this table again, just start laughing at him. He'll leave.
Oh, we've been doing that for a while. Mason Quinn looking every inch the gladiator. Some people just look like they belong in pro wrestling, and Mason Quinn is one of them.
Mason Quinn absolutely focused on this NWA Wisconsin belt.
Weighing at 202 pounds, hailing from 21 Jump Street, Silas Young.
And here comes the champion for his first ever title defense since regaining the belt in NWA Wisconsin.
Anytime now, Silas. Any old time.
Here comes the champion, Silas Young, accompanied by that gorgeous ballet of his.
You know, she's so lovely, and it makes me wonder what a beautiful girl like that would be doing with a guy like him.
I don't think I need to see those gymnastics.
You know, I've tried to get a few questions with Silas Young before the show, and, you know, I could only say, can I say a-hole? Too late. I already did, you know. Silas Young, you wouldn't even let me say anything inside the ring to him.
Valerie Malone apparently is not for you to talk to.
Hey, I wasn't even trying to talk to her, which, you know, I would if, well,
Silas does know that all eyes are on him because he's got that big target around his waist. The NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. His first defense of the title since winning it from Dysfunction in Mid-American Wrestling. Ever since he won the title, he has yet to defend it in NWA Wisconsin until now. Looks like Silas has something to say to the crowd here at Tanners.
Oh, great.
Hold on a second there, Quinn. I know you're a big hoss. But if you just bear in mind with me for a second, just give me a minute. Hey, you'll get your shot. You'll get your shot. Let me ask you a question, sir. What do you do for a job?
I just look good.
Just look good, okay. Well, obviously you're not very good at your job.
Silas Young doing
All
man
right.
on the street interviews.
What do you do for your job, sweetheart?
Accountant?
You're an accountant. Would you say you're pretty good at your job?
Yes.
Would you say you're pretty damn good at your job?
Sure.
Good, good. So we have one guy that has a job at looking good, which I think it's a little,
Sucks.
We have one person who thinks that they're a good accountant. And Mason Quinn, I'm sure you think that you're a good wrestler. Hell, you're bigger than me, I'll give you that, and you're probably stronger. But you know what? Just like all these people, you're only average. You're only average looking, you're only average as an accountant, and you're only average as a wrestler. And what it takes to beat me is better than average, because what it takes to beat me is the best.
Silas Young, career counselor, ladies and gentlemen. Silas Young, the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion, puts the title on the line here in NWA Wisconsin against the big man, Mason Quinn.
You know, come to think of it, when I was in high school, you know, I think I actually had a guidance counselor like Silas Young. No wonder why I wound up being into radio.
Not afraid I'd wish on anybody, but at least it wasn't television.
Yeah, but you didn't get stuck being with Cumulus Broadcasting, so hey.
The NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight title on the line. Referee Jim Anderson places the belt for safekeeping. And here we go, champ versus challenger. Silas Quinn, Mason Young, the big... check that. Mason Quinn and Silas Young. The big gold is on the line.
Got the referee Jim Anderson in there. Jim Anderson, once again, he wants us to throw a shout out to Smiley Johansson. God only knows why.
Mason Quinn looking for a little support from the Tanner's crowd here. The bell rings, we're underway. Title match time.
Got the big boys in the ring, and this is where the big boys come to play here at NWA Wisconsin Showcase here at Tanner's.
Big lock up in the middle of the ring there. Silas Young with the knee to the gut. Snapmare takedown, taking advantage right away. And wiping his hands of Mason Quinn.
And Silas very, very proud of himself, and you know, there's one of him who's proud of him.
Well, probably two. Valerie is not as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, but she's so small, I don't know if she totally counts for a full opinion.
Ouch. Lock in the middle of the ring now. Silas Young, takedown of Mason Quinn. Floats over nicely.
Well, check that.
A couple of paintbrushes on the back of the head of Mason Quinn to boot.
Check that. You know, I'm looking at the girl on the outside of the ring, and she's, you know, I'm reevaluating things. She's got a big, beautiful set of eyes. Big, beautiful set of eyes.
Thanks, Brody. Back to the action now. Silas Young and Mason Quinn, one-on-one for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. Ooh, big shoulder block there. Mason Quinn, look at how fired up Mason Quinn is.
And Silas Young, he's got to take a timeout. Oh, poor baby fell down, go boom.
Silas Young out on the floor right in front of us here.
Oh. If all that's all it takes for her to jiggle like that.
Stop. Family show.
Come on, Phil. I'm saying it, you're thinking it.
Not on a microphone, man. Family show. Silas Young now climbing back into the ring.
Is that Silas Young giving some sort of respect to Mason Quinn?
That's about as much respect as you're going to squeeze out of Silas Young. He doesn't seem to like anything or anybody save himself and his gorgeous wife.
That's pretty much it. Well, he loves him some of him.
Thank you, T.O. Meanwhile, back in wrestling.
Blocked by Mason Quinn.
Up goes the champ. Gets him in the back there. Quinn backs him into a corner.
Great defense there by Silas, but ooh.
Nobody home in a clothesline. And the champ right there to take advantage. Big chop from Silas Young, making a pair. Across the way now, Quinn reverses. Silas gets out, tries to get him away from Quinn. Quinn will have nothing up and hauls the champ like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. Silas Young does not get handled like this.
And launches him into a turnbuckle.
Snake eyes going down there for Silas.
Silas Young just realized he's losing the power advantage. Big spin from Quinn. Ooh. And look at that, he got tripped up from the outside by Valerie.
But it looks like he's still got just enough of Silas, just enough to stun him.
But the champ quick to take advantage again. That's the kind of stuff referee Jim Anderson has got to keep a closer eye on.
And that's the unfortunate disadvantage that Mason Quinn finds himself in.
Here comes the champ and a bear hug into an overthrow. Unbelievable.
Great release suplex there by Mason Quinn, that is.
Cover, count of two, not enough.
Do your job, she says to referee Jim Anderson.
And Anderson's going to get distracted by her more and more, I think, as this goes on. And that's not good for Mason Quinn's title chances here.
And that's exactly what I was speaking of just moments ago. It's a 2-on-1 advantage.
And Quinn's had just about enough. He's on the outside looking to get a piece of her. Meanwhile, Silas Young gets him in the gut.
And she just provided the distraction just long enough for Silas to take advantage.
Oh, and Quinn's head goes face first into the front row here at Tanner's.
Down into the seats, and that's not the front row that Bob Uecker was speaking of.
And back right into the ring apron. Look at the pain on Quinn's face. And again.
Ooh. Just a painful expression there.
Referee Jim Anderson has lost all control in this one. Quinn in a bad way on the outside. Silas Young standing in the middle of the ring with his championship gold on the line.
Maybe that's why we don't see referee Jim Anderson around these parts too often.
Mason Quinn trying to get his scrambled brains back in order. He's got to get back in that ring.
Silas got bad intentions.
Silas Young looking to come through the ropes to Quinn. Quinn stops him with one fist.
Unfreaking believable. He was looking to just go through the ropes.
And look at that, coming back after Silas. Gets him with an elbow. And Valerie gets kicked to the curb.
She asked for it.
Silas not sure where he is. Huge chop from Mason Quinn. Down goes Silas Young. Big shot, puts the champion down one more time. Silas in a bad way. Mason Quinn is in one spot you don't want him to be in. Angry.
Mason is pissed, and he's taking it out on Silas.
Look at that! Into the turnbuckle, throws the champ like a rag doll.
Unbelievable! Are you kidding me, Throw?
Mason Quinn is fired up as we haven't seen him be in years.
Can't say that I blame him. He's had enough of the chicanery of these two, this power couple here in NWA Wisconsin.
And face first into the turnbuckle after that drop toe hold there by Silas.
A little bit of a desperate move there by Silas, but then again, that's probably the reason why he's the champ.
He's got that ring awareness. Silas Young is nobody's fool. Mason Quinn has not held gold around here since 2003. He's a tag team champion with Adam Evans. He is looking for gold tonight.
Silas Young, though, he might be in some trouble here with those closed fists. Referee Jim Anderson warning him. He's got to do something about that. That's just garbage.
Quinn almost flung across the way there by Silas Young. Trying to get him off the ropes. Quinn hanging on for dear life. Getting boots to the midsection for his troubles.
The challenger just holding on. And look at the power!
Dropped over the ropes, but Silas holds on. Incredible.
Ooh.
Shoulder to the gut there from the champion. Silas Young quickly climbing the ladder. Up in the top turnbuckle, cross body. Mason catches him in midair.
Are you kidding me? What power and strength!
Mason Quinn looks like he's just taking out the trash. Hoists the champion up above his shoulders.
Oh, no.
And there's Valerie up on the ring to yank her husband off her shoulders.
That's a disqualification right there. Come on, Anderson.
Anderson, you've got to be on top of that stuff. And once again, Quinn is getting a little distracted here. Wants to make her pay. And he goes to the front row.
Sends Mason Quinn into the front row, and oh my God.
Silas Young, ever the opportunist, clearly sees the spot and throws Mason Quinn into the stands here at Tanner's.
Made it all the way even to the curtain. Almost took down the damn curtain. That's just ridiculous right
NWA
there.
Wisconsin security staff checking on him, and Quinn looks like he's hurt bad.
Oh, he's hobbling. He's hobbling real bad, Thrill.
That could have hurt a knee or a ligament or something. If he's not mobile, Silas Young is going to look at him like the lion looks at his
Absolutely. Yeah. Silas, he's smelling blood in the water, I guarantee you.
Couple of stomps there from Silas Young, and Mason Quinn can't get back in the ring. And look at him here, Brody. Look at him hobble.
But he's fighting, though. He's trying to fight his way back.
And every time he gets in the ring, Silas Young cuts him right off, stomps him right back out of the ring.
It's not a bad strategy by Silas, but, you know,
Mason Quinn just went under the ring.
What the hell is he going on? What's going on?
Silas can't find him. Mason Quinn is somewhere under the ring.
I think he's looking for a leprechaun, Thrill.
Mason Quinn, and now he marches on the other side. Silas Young still looking, trying to find him.
Silas doesn't see him.
Silas looking for his opponent. He's right behind him. Look out, champ. Big shot from Silas. Another big shot on Silas. Mason Quinn, a house of fire. Big chop knocks down the champ.
Oh, and he is just feeling it. Quinn is feeling it.
Concentrated power and anger. Ooh. Oh, but there's that bag leg that just got nailed.
Oh, see, I've got bad knees, Thrill, and seeing something like that just hurts me.
You're telling me. You see me walk around here lately, and Silas Young, perhaps the greatest opportunist in wrestling, sees that bad wheel that Mason Quinn suffered earlier in this match, and he's locked in on it.
He's the greatest opportunist this side of Adam Copeland, I'll tell you that much.
Never heard of him. Silas Young, working on that left leg of Mason Quinn. It's painful to watch.
Oh, God, I am hurting just watching this. But, of course, Silas, he'll probably go through all this with a big smile on his face.
Oh, and Silas dedicates that one to everybody here at Tanner's. Quinn fighting back with a shot to the you-know-where. Now going after that lower solar plexus. Oh, drop kick puts Quinn back down.
But that's all that Quinn really can do. He can't barely even get up on his feet with a bad knee like that.
Yeah, that baseball slide by Silas Young looks like he did some more damage. Quinn clutching that left knee.
Oh, no.
Again, just clobbering that left knee. Oh, look at the pain Quinn's in.
I've only seen Mason Quinn for a relatively short amount of time, but I've never seen him in pain like this. What do you say, Thrill?
Quinn is in a bad spot like I have not seen in a long time either. For him to be in this much pain and immobilized like this is definitely something new. And then Quinn tries to fight back with submission hold of his own.
It's a desperation move there by Mason Quinn, but he's giving it all he's got. He's giving these fans all they've got here at Tanner's.
Quinn might have lost the mobility, but he's still got power, and that's all he can use against Silas Young. Quinn can barely stand up in that corner.
It's just so amazing.
And Silas with a big kick right to that bad leg. Shot to the head there, and the champ working over the challenger in the corner. Quinn fights back nicely, making a little room. Oh, look.
Oh,
That bad leg dropped over the ropes, and Silas takes it.
Come on!
Silas Young will stop at nothing to retain the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title.
Oh, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Come on.
Quinn using the ropes to pull himself up. Silas Young dropping those fists in and shoved off by Quinn.
Quinn desperation move there, and more desperation.
Quinn on one leg trying to gain the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title. Ducks the clothesline. Tries to go for a kick. Oh! And with that leg, you don't even have to complete the Dragon 2 leg rep. All you got to do is yank it, and Quinn goes down like a ton of bricks.
With that move, he could have just pulled it out of joint, and that's all it takes.
He may have done that. Cover, and Quinn kicks out. the fight Mason Quinn, Brody.
You know, I'm absolutely amazed. Quinn has just gained a lot of respect in my book for continuing this fight, basically on one leg.
Unbelievable the fight in Mason Quinn. And look at this.
No, not.
Silas Young targeting that hurt left leg, and look at it just wrench it right out of the pelvis.
Looking to go for a modified figure 4 there.
Quinn can only fight back with closed fists against Silas's head. Look at the pain on Quinn's face. Again, you can barely take it.
Look at the look on his face, and also hear his screams, his cries of agony.
But Quinn will not stop fighting.
Come on.
Silas again, grabbing that leg, looking to put the sleeper back on. Taking those quads. Silas working on the right leg a little bit.